Hello, family. Hello, everybody. My name is Antoinette from POVme, my point of view. If this is your first time watching me, you are very welcome. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Today's video is a very important video for all of us. So I want us to put our heads together and reason these things, okay? I am going to be talking about Chidera and Divine. I usually don't like to comment on videos. I had to do this video from my heart. This is not about making money or getting views. This is about us helping a very delicate situation. Hello, Solo. How are you? How are you doing? Anyway, so I am going to be going back and forth with English and Pidgin. So if you do not understand Pidgin, then I'm not sure, because there are certain things that I would like to say, and I have to say it in a way that I'm not going to be flagged. Okay. Now, let's go deep into this issue. I would like to say congratulations to Divine for being such a wonderful lady, going back and taking responsibility to apologize for what this wonderful man has done for you. Remember that all man get opinion for which way to get for talk. And I want you guys to really stay on this video till the end, because this is very important. And also for Chidera, I also want to say thank you for accepting the forgiveness and trying to work things out. I know a lot of people will think this is crazy. If you have your opinion, please be very respectful with your comment. You can say what you want to say. If you say what you want, if you talk about your feelings and your emotions on what you think about what the case be about, or how you feel about it, without you being rude or being disrespectful, okay? So your opinion and your comments be very important to me. Now, I don't watch this case. I don't be a person where I comment. I don't really like to comment, but this particular case really touched my heart, and I don't be a person where I really do reaction video. On POVme channel, I talk about everything. And if you look into my channel and you start following me, you will notice that I have not really done any of the reaction video. But anyway, my brothers and sisters, more talk about this case, because this case is a very delicate case. And I'm going to be very transparent and open and honest as possible. I need to take no money side. I'm not on Divine side, and I'm not on Chidera side. I'm going to speak the truth from my heart, from my observation. Now, this is the case where I congratulate Divine because of the great job going back to apologize. It shows accountability on her part. On the other hand, too, Divine, you know, I understand that you went through a lot trying to ask for forgiveness for this guy to come back to you. And also, he also went through a lot, going through the process where he lost his papa in the entire process, and then reasoning together when I decide for comeback. But this is where the problem is. More forget about all the other dramas that we don't happen in the past, even though if you talk say, oh, he had for forget. I just see when they use so many different words on each other. The best advice I could give you, and I say, when two people don't come together and they don't make agreements, they want to stay together, keep your family away from it. Chidera, where you went wrong is bringing your mother in that house. How can you bring your mother in a house where you are not even married to this lady yet? Your relationship is still very young. There is no reason for you to bring in any family member. I understand that Divine is getting upset and Divine is angry. It not like the fact that you bring your mom And it try to sit down with you, I believe, in the private place based on what she's saying, to speak to you and for tell you, say, this is not a good idea. But it seems as if you're not listening. And that's the reason why when I day for place when I day right now, because all this drama, even be necessary. I hear when I talk a lot about God, when I call God, when I say this about God, that about God. When I both of them are not wrong. And I'll tell you when I say when I be wrong. Number one, divine. Good job that you don't go back and apologize. But you guys sleeping together, having sex in that early stage, it would already be a critical moment. And even if you were to go that route to do that, what happened to protection? When now baby is in the picture, the relationship is so contaminated and toxic at this point, where you guys are exchanging very tough and difficult words to each other. Now, make it very simple, divine, for yourself, and Chidera, make it very simple for yourself. As a woman, you know, and tear a man down to a point where, you know, you don't want to use your word for tear the person down too much. I understand that is a lot of trigger, especially the way we wanna come together, the agreement, the tension on everything. Where Chidera the vex, they bring everything to social media. Chidera, divine is bringing everything to social media. Yes, she wasn't supposed to bring some of the things to social media. However, you already know that there is a critical situation going on. Yes, it's an agreement. It's not her intention to want to do that. But it feels very helpless. It feels like there's no other way. And the only way that she knew was to come to social media. I'm not justifying it. I'm saying that these are called triggers. When you're dealing with pre-existing conditions where they don't happen in the past, and the person they still work on themselves, it just be an alcoholic, it drink. And it decides to no one drink anymore. And the person where it day with and this also bring member for house, it resist, and one day it go taste that beer. And it be very easy for you to go back into drinking. That is the same thing. Your relationship is fragile. You're not supposed to be bringing anybody in the house right now, especially your mother. That is so wrong. Everything where it happened because of the mistake where you make. So even though this girl used very harsh word towards you, you push the girl to do that. Because as a man, you were supposed to avoid these things from occurring. I've read the comments, and I heard people saying really harsh words, which is not very nice. I mean, you can say what you want to say, but there are some words that we don't want to use in a situation that we're trying to help both people to solve the issue. And the issue at hand right now is that Chidera needs to move out of that house with his mother. A mama no get any right, no business, or even agree if you want the best for those two people. Why are you bringing your mom in the picture? This is not the time for your mother. Chidera, for a man and how you carry yourself, I'm sorry to say that there is a way to deal with situation. You talk too much. You don't even have voice anymore because you're screaming, you're devaluing yourself. There is a way to handle situation as a man without you vocalizing loudly and exhausting your energy to a capacity where you not even be able to speak. You know, your voice don't crack. You struggle, you shout, you didn't even remove belt. The aggression where you show them, my goodness, is bad. Okay? It's bad. So you need to make the situation where you need to make it better. You need to make it maybe worse. Because already, you know, say the girl, women, their nature, they like to run their mouth. I'm not justifying divine because I'm going to come to our own part. And it talks the way to way it do be correct and not be correct. However, you are instigating everything. This girl don't decide to want to be together. It's a gentle process. The damage don't already occur. She's already pregnant. Why were you moving inside that house to begin with? Living with a woman, knowing that when I'm not married in this fragile state. You know, you were not supposed to. You were supposed to, yes, you can accept her. But going to bed with her and staying and moving in the same house is just a no-no. At this point, it's a no-no. And divine, because you wanted this guy, you put yourself in the situation to get pregnant. This was a premeditated action that you did on your part, which was very wrong. I believe that you were. Stay tuned on more gist for part 2 of this video. Please don't forget to comment and join me on part 2. Let's talk.